Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Craig's back with us. We've got Shaka and Frank.
Where do we...
And Kieran Gibbs as well.
Where does Kieran go for, like, weeks on end?
Miami Beach.
Yeah, he's like... he's Mr. Trinidad, we found out.
Yes.
And old Gibbsy there is Mr. Miami.
Yeah, Mr. South Beach.
Mr. South Beach.
I did just get back from the Caribbean, Burley. You'll be pleased to know.
Oh.
Are they all talking about Mr. Trinidad?
Well, what else are they going to talk
I was
about?
in Barbados. Went to Barbados to see the family.
Nice. Frank, we love your attire today. we had to ask you.
Thank you. Do me a favour, will you? It's getting a bit cold here in Connecticut. Go and chop me some wood, will you? getting a bit chippy here.
Well, that's I love that winter is coming up, and I think it's kind of a cliche, but I love it. It's like, what? I'm a big fan of Canada. And I think it was kind of a symbol, as a
producer says Flannel Friday.
Kind of.
Flannel Friday. Boy.
Frank, I have a question for you. Yesterday you told us what Tottenham Hotspur's logo was. Which was?
To care is to do.
No, Frank, it's to dare is to do.
What did he say? To
care is to do.
We
missed it yesterday.
Spurs language is
close.
close.
But we missed it yesterday, but the producer's a Spurs fan, and, he wanted us to bring it up.
And this matters to him?
This matters to him.
Oh, God.
Yeah, only him.
Oh, yeah. Nobody else on the entire planet it matters to.
So, yeah. We'll stick with to care is to do, Frank.
They didn't care and they didn't do anything yesterday. Just a message for the producer.
All right.
It's a sorry existence, isn't it, really?
If Chelsea beat Arsenal on Sunday...
Mate, he was right, though. He was right, to give him his due. When he got very upset when everybody said, Man City are going to beat Tottenham. And he was in the gallery somewhere on this planet crying. But he was right.
If Chelsea beat Arsenal on Sunday, are Arsenal in a top 4 battle? # Shaka the GOAT.
What?
I think that you should answer that now.
I guess I'll have to. If Chelsea beat Arsenal on Sunday...
Are Arsenal in a top 4 battle?
No, don't be silly. Come on, Shaq.
As in a battle finish top... No. Arsenal finish in top 3. Even if they lose on Sunday, Arsenal finish in top 3.
But if they do lose on Sunday, what does it mean?
It means they finish in top 3.
Okay.
I've got them to win the title. I don't know if I'm on my lonesome.
No, you're not, because I do.
And I'm not. Well, you'll not be surprised to hear this. I'm not veering from that.
No, I'm not surprised to hear that either.
Just yet. There's a long. I tell you what.
I'm in the same boat. I'm. Even if they lose on Sunday, I'm not veering away from that just yet.
Hey, I'll give you one of my cookies.
Well, we're apparently giving cookies out for good points made on the show tonight.
It's how you know if your job is safe or not. It's the amount of cookies that you get.
God.
You don't get a cookie. You don't get a cookie. You got to start worrying. Right? You got to check your contract.
Have you two been eating the cookies today? All right, Kieran, for all, given their recent results, who is likely to turn things around quicker? Manchester City, Arsenal or Real Madrid?
Man City for me. I think that depending on how Ødegaard comes back for Arsenal, I think that could, potentially drag a little bit longer. Madrid seems like it's going to be sticky for a while until they fix a lot of problems that they have with their team from front to back, to be honest. And City for me, they have the experience, they have the best coach in the world, and he's the one to get them to turn around the quickest.
I'm not tomorrow. Osasuna.
Pamplona. Where they do the.
No, I've seen them play this season. We've seen them play. I think we've seen them play against Barcelona. I think that was the game. Where are they in the league? They're a bit. I never look because I'm not doing the game, but I know, man, it is.
5th.
The 5th?
Yeah, the 5th.
You got some homework. You got some work to do tonight,
That's
son.
right. That's right. They're fifth.
Not fifth. You got some work to do tonight, lad. Hey?
Oh God.
Cancel that night out.
Why anyway? Why are you wondering about where Osasuna are?
Oh, they are fifth. See, I would have known that, but I'm not on the 7:30 live game. So basically, I haven't bothered my backside.
Why is you bothered about that? Why is that in your mind?
Well, I want to know because I want to know if how much they're struggling or not, and clearly they are not this season. So that makes it an even bigger game rather than obviously they're playing somebody that's sitting 17th or 18th at home. I mean, they've struggled against those. Why am I even talking about?
Yeah, Real Madrid are just lucky at.
But that
it's a tough place to go, but it's a different story, obviously.
What is the game's at home?
I know the game's at home. I'm saying Real Madrid are lucky it's at home because that is not a.
But what I'm
place
saying
to go
is,
when they're
based on that table and not my prep work, which I did none because I'm not.
But you should just know it anyway.
Well, no, I don't like to have too much floating around.
I'm amazed.
But that's.
How's your mind work? How you go from cookies to Osasuna? Seamlessly.
Real Madrid is such a big story, and I was like.
Osasuna is the capital of the cookies. You don't remember that?
It's got to be. One man is obsessing about cookies. He's like, where's Osasuna in the league?
Osasuna are from Pamplona, where they do the running of the bulls.
Stop entertaining this nonsense, Kay. Stop entertaining.
I'd just be interested to know if you'd ever run with the bulls. You've seen them do this, right?
One of the guys that holds the
No, not the bullfighters.
Never mind the bulls.
When they release the bulls
I'd be
in the
interested
street
to
and
see
you all
Craig
run
run.
along with them.
Never mind bulls.
Have you ever seen that?
run through the streets.
Yes, with the bulls.
I've seen the odd clip.
Would you ever be up for that?
Not a chance.
All right, can we move on and not talk about
I think Frank
All
would
right.
be good at that.
I tell you what, I would be. If I was running there, I'd be throwing
Oh,
everybody, kids and whatever, 6-year-olds.
remember that we were going to do the rowing competition between Kieran and Craig?
Yeah. What happened to that?
There's a new competitor. Oh, actually, you know what? I have to save it because there's something to do with this later. But I will make my point then, and maybe I'll get a
Well, it
cookie.
needs to be
All right.
well, now you've set it up, it needs to be a really good one.
No, well, I didn't send the question in. All right. Any chance, Frank, Ancelotti tempts Kroos out of retirement like Sir Alex did with Paul Scholes?
I want to believe it's possible, and it would be very nice because I, of course, like many people in the world, highly rank Kroos, and I really think that would be a very good idea. Well, we need the time to get back into fitness because that's it's like what 2, 3, 4, 5 months that maybe he stopped. 3, 4 months that he stopped playing football. You need a long time to get back into the business. So it's going to be hard for him, but yeah, it will be helpful, and it will give some hopes to the Merengues fans.
Craig, should Ardagula and Endrick look for loan moves in January to get some playing time?
Well, they certainly need some playing time, and in particular, Endrick must be a super frustration. He is a very young man, but he's a very talented and very confident in his own ability. Young man, we've seen that in his cameo appearances. So the problem he's got is the people, Rodrigo. I mean, he's got Rodrigo who's frustrated, and then you've got the other two who are playing or not playing particularly well. So I don't know. It's always a difficult call because you need a squad, and we've seen the likes of Brahim Diaz been a big part of the squad in the last 18 months or so. He's come in or played and made a difference. You need players. Ardagula as well has come on at times and made a difference, and Endrick, as I mentioned. So it's very difficult to give these young guys what they need, what they want, and what they need, and also strike a balance with, what if they have injuries. So it's a difficult scenario. I'd imagine maybe one of them would get some game time at some point somewhere else, but not both.
Frank, who should be France's next permanent captain?
Oh, well, it's never been a question that Mbappe should not be the permanent captain of France. But if he's not, that would be a very good question because Griezmann is not there anymore, Varane is not there anymore. Except if Kante comes back, maybe that would be a solution. But otherwise, there is no strong, consistent, experienced players who can can ask for the captaincy. So hard question. I'm sorry, I don't have the answer for that. Giroud is not there as well, so maybe Saliba, maybe, or Maignan, maybe Mike Maignan. But even if I don't really like goalkeepers being captain because they're a little bit outside of the middle of the park.
What to care is to do, Frank. Okay.
Do you understand
Shaka.
this anti-goalkeeper bias here from Frank?
Dino Zoff was captain of Italy, wasn't he? 82 World Cup. Just thought I'd throw that in.
Iker Casillas, captain of Spain.
Yep.
Another cookie.
Yep, another cookie and another one for the cookie jar. Dino Zoff, 82,
Who put the
captain of
cookies
Italy.
in the cookie
Hey,
jar? Shaka
Italy,
put the cookies.
Italy won the World Cup with a goalkeeper as captain.
That's. You
Remember the goal that won it?
You really want this
Yeah,
goal?
you always have.
Marco-
You always have the exception to the rules, you know. Dino Zoff, Buffon, yeah, but
Dino Zoff, 82 World
but-
Cup, Italy
yeah.
won it, Tardelli. Do you remember it?
Yeah, Tardelli scream.
I can't remember where Osasuna are in the league, but when Tardelli put that in against West Germany at the time, fantastic.
Wasn't Hugo Lloris captain before Mbappe? I don't.
Being
Let's
captain-
just keep going.
Being
Never mind all that. Let's just keep.
Being
We've
captain,
already established.
it's very overrated.
Frank hates goalkeepers.
Yeah, but I
That's what it
never
is.
say that never is. It never happened. I always say that I say that it's not suitable for me because I'm sorry, you're far away from most of the fights, my dear Shaka. It's not that I think you are all stupid enough or all a part of the game. It's just I think you're not really into the game. We can see sometimes you running like crazy because you don't want to get caught because you don't touch the ball for like 15 minutes. So don't start the discussion about that, Mr.
You know what?
Shaka. It's
No cookie for Frank.
Yeah, we
No, and there's-
No cookies for Frank.
That's
the
He's
solution.
lost all his cookies, man.
Did you ever captain France?
Yes, a couple of times, yeah.
Oh, disappointed in that answer.
didn't suit the narrative you were going
Well,
to
there's no cookies.
No,
No
yeah, no
cookies.
cookies.
I know you don't want to know this. I did captain Scotland once.
You're right,
Did
though.
it once.
There it is. He was waiting for that. He was waiting for that.
Wasn't a question, but
You would have liked to have captain Scotland. Kieran, I know you would have.
all right.
It's the proudest moment of my life. Tears flowed.
Oh, God.
Shaka,
Yeah?
was the plan always to play for TNT, even when playing for the England youth setup, or did you think at any point you'd stick with England?
Nah, my plan was always to play for TNT. But I had to stand up for Jack Warner. Jack tried to have me banned a few years earlier. And then the coach who gave me my first call up for our junior national team got hired as the head coach, and that was it. That was all it took for me to kind of dismiss my standoff.
So were you looking scorned upon by your fellow Trinidadians? Because you were off there. You know, you were
I was swanning around.
selling yourself to England.
No. Well, at least I don't think I was. You have to also remember there was two Trinidadians playing in Trinbagonians playing in the Premier League at the time, myself and Dwight. So we're a rarity.
Is that why you had to change your name? Nigel.
For some reason, Craig thinks my first name is Nigel. don't do it. Nobody's ever figured that out.
I always walk in and I'll go, he's at his desk, go, all right, Nigel.
And I'm like, hey, Craig!
Because back in the day, I always got Neil and Nigel mixed up. So I just called Nigel.
All right, Nige, that's it now. Okay.
And I answer, more concerningly, hey, Craig!
Okay, this is the one I've been waiting for, and I keep seeing it out the corner of my eye. Craig,
Oh, no, not me.
get ready, Kieran. You've stalled for a long time.
I'm not stalled.
When will you race Kieran on the rowing machine? And pierce your ear with the potato?
I do what?
Pierce your ear with the potato?
So glad this has come back. Bernie, we don't have to do the race, but you have to do the ear pierce. You have to do the ear
Let me
pierce.
correct you.
Frank,
Well, let me correct
Frank,
you.
tell
You
him.
don't. Well, you never come to Bristol.
I'm coming back in January. I'm coming back. But Burley,
No, January's
Burley.
not good for a boat race. a rowing boat because it's just after Christmas.
No, you've got some. No,
Burley,
you've
we
got
can
some.
skip the race
heads
if you
up.
want.
Yeah, you've got.
You've got a bit of heads up
Got some
now, so
time
you
to
can get
prepare.
training.
No, because the training will hit the buffers in December. December is a time for festivities. Well, every month, December.
We could pierce your ear with a roller.
Honestly, he would not. If I
cookies.
trained on a rowing machine, even him, I'm giving him probably 15 to 20 years in age. Go on.
Go on, you're giving your age away, but carry on.
If I trained on a rowing machine, there's no way Kieran Gibbs would beat me.
Yeah, but we need you to train on a
By the
rowing
way,
machine.
you don't pierce your ear with a potato.
You can. They do it in the Parent Trap.
You use the potato to slightly expunge the pain.
Yeah, but that's what we mean. We're going to do it
Don't
with the pin and the
sling the-
potato behind the ear. Kieran's going to do it.
Just whack your ear with a potato.
What earring are we going to put in there when you win?
I tell you what, we'll pierce.
I tell you
So
what,
many cookies tonight, we'll pierce my.
pick a month. We talk to the bosses. We get Kieran to come over just for a rowing race.
We don't have that kind of budget. I wouldn't imagine. All right.
There is a new player, though, in this game that I didn't realise.
I'll pick a month. Right. Next October.
We can skip the race, but we got to do the ear pierce. We have to do the ear pierce. I'm sorry, Burley. It has to be done. By the
wanna
end of
see
this
the race,
season,
you know.
by the end of this
Oh, yeah.
season, we have to get. Look at those
Come on,
lobes.
Craig.
Look at those lobes.
Craig, you've been
They're
open to,
perfect
like,
for it.
trying a few new things fashion-wise. Why
Come
not?
on, Craig. You got to give the fans what they want, mate. You got to give the fans what they want.
Looking at my hair in that shot, it's not great. Is it?
I just want to tell you both, though, that
If my hair gets any further back, I'll be combing my backside.
Stuart Robson rows every single day.
He's a
He's a rower.
Wow.
Oh, he's
He's
a
a big
proper rower.
rower, and I wondered if we should get him involved.
I still have.
He got his
So
ears
the winner
pierced.
takes on Robbo.
That's what I don't bet against.
I still have
Robbo
the
for any of you
I know
guys.
this is to people that most of the people watching this will have no idea what this is. I still have the record, I believe, at Lilleshall National Rehabilitation Centre in England for the ergo test, the 2,000 metres row.
You get a cookie for that.
Never mind the people
After all
watching.
these years, they've all been there, all these players, to do their rehab, and it is I.
Okay.
But still-
What matters is who's going to have the ESPN FC record whenever that race does go ahead.
That's all we care about.
That's all we care about.
All that is just
I just brush off.
dough for the cookies.
I brush these challenges off like a.
All that's just dough and chocolate chips.
All right.
We need the race.
We do. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. We'll be back tomorrow to do it all over again.